Can you hear me now? Give me a thumbs up. Okay, good. So I could have done a stream if I was trying to make money off this, and maybe I will at some point. I don't know if I end up doing my trip, but these people have been after me for 10 years. It's not all the same people, by the way, but they think they're going to take me offline, and I'm here to tell you that they won't. They won't take me offline. Now, will I stay here? Will I go back to the US? I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Um, there's other options as well. There's no evidence whatsoever for what's been claimed against me, which is nothing new, by the way. These people claim things without any evidence, no photographs, no witnesses, no nothing, just their bullshit on Twitter. Okay, well, if there's evidence that I tried to kill you, where's the photographs? Where are the injuries? Because if you had them, you would post them. But you don't have those. So it's a little annoying. I'm considering a lot of different options right now. Insofar as just how I should proceed. But they have nothing except two harpies commiserating about how they got fucked by the Ralphamale. Well, there would be a lot bigger list than that. There would be a lot bigger list than that if that's really what they wanted to get together. I committed no crime here in Mexico. I did not try to kill anyone at all. There are no physical injuries at all. There are no witnesses at all because these things didn't happen. But when you get online, you can just say whatever the fuck you want. Okay, well, if you have something, show it. Well, I guarantee you that won't happen because you don't have anything. And, I don't really want to talk a lot of shit, but it's so ridiculous that it does actually piss me off because I could get a lot more graphic. But one morning was a lot different than the evening. Let's just say that. And making threats about how politicians and how judges down here and what you'll do to me. Well, you still have to have evidence, and I'm still a United States citizen, so nothing that's been said about me is true at all. So people can run with whatever they want, and I know they will. But what has been said is completely untrue. And the fact that you would team with Faith Vickers, I mean, says all it needs to be said, really. So, I'm considering a few different things. I'm not gonna lie because it's now it's like a sitting target on my back or whatever. So I'm considering a few different things, but what is being said about me online right now is completely untrue. And there is no evidence that it is true, except two harpies who I both ran through talking like they have the fucking evidence. Well, they don't. It's just two women. It's just two disgruntled women who I used to fuck thinking they have me beat or thinking that they're going to scare me or whatever. Now, is it worth staying here in light of all that? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. I couldn't say. But these people are liars. And if they weren't liars, well, where's the pictorial evidence? If you try to kill somebody, where's the evidence? Do you understand what I'm saying? If you tried to kill somebody, don't you think you would have a picture of that? Don't you think you would have a video of that? Don't you think you would have, you know, like anything besides two harpies running their mouths? But instead, they have none of that. It's all gossip, and believe me, I'm the king of gossip. I know how it goes. I can't get mad at it on a certain level, but you know, I've been told by credible sources that there's not really much here, but I might just leave anyway, honestly, because like, I mean, it's clear what they're trying to do here. And you have women bragging about their connections to Claudia Scheinbaum, the future Jewish president of Mexico. You have people bragging about their family being judges. You have people bragging about their family being businessmen. Okay, well, I'm still a United States citizen, and I might not be the most favored United States citizen, but what you're saying has no backing and proof whatsoever. It's all a bunch of garbage. It's all a bunch of fucking cat talk. There's nothing there. Nothing. Now you can say whatever you want. I made a career out of that. For sure. You can say whatever the fuck you want. But where's the evidence? Where's the injuries? Where's the if you try to kill somebody, do you understand what kind of charge that is? You try to kill somebody? Do you understand what like that would mean in terms of evidence, in terms of like injuries, in terms of just multiple different factors? Those things aren't true. And so people can keep saying they're true. Of course, I know my haters, whatever. But it just so happens that they're not true. Now, do I still want to hang around? I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I have a spot in Texas. I have a spot in South America. I could do a lot of different things, but um, it really is incredible to make these sorts of claims with zero evidence whatsoever, and then threaten about your connections to the future Jewish Mexican government about what you're going to do. So I don't know how long I want to speak because I'm trying to be careful with my words, but in no way did I attempt to kill anybody. I did not physically harm anyone. There is no pictorial evidence at all of that happening. And if there was, it would be out there. Do you understand? If they had the evidence, it would be there. But they don't. Instead, they just talk crazy shit in DMs to two women who are disgruntled former lovers of mine. Let's just be real. Let's just be real. That's the truth. So you have nothing except, two women who are mad they used to fuck me and now they don't like me. I mean, that's just the truth. And I'm trying very hard to be like on my best behavior in terms of commentary, but like that's actually what it is. That's actually what it is. Go ahead, Saba.
Ethan.
What's up?
What's going on?
Well, I mean, a few different things, but what's up?
I don't know. I've been seeing, on Twitter some things going down right now. I want to check on my good friend, like Ethan Ralph. How are you feeling? How are you feeling right now? Let's break down some
Well, I
walls.
mean, I feel
Ethan.
under attack like I always do, really.
No,
I mean,
dude, I totally get
that's
it.
no
I totally
different.
get it. Let's
Yeah.
break down some walls right now. So like you feel totally attacked, right? From past lovers, from your now ex mamacita. And you're coming across in this Twitter live in a way that I think a lot of people would understand, right? You're angry. You're angry, right? We know
Yeah,
Ethan
I
Ralph
am.
that's angry right now, but there's something like underneath
But I'm
that
trying to
anger.
hold it back. I'm trying to hold it back because, like, they'll use that against me if I like go on
But
here
they
and
use
like
everything
start
against you.
yelling.
They use everything
Well, that's
against
true. That's true. That's true. But like, okay, where's the evidence?
the evidence of what here?
Like, I mean, a person accused me of trying to kill them. Where is the pictorial evidence? Where is the any type of evidence? I haven't seen it
Yeah,
because it
well,
doesn't exist.
at the end of the day, that's going to probably be a he said, she said situation, and there's nothing that you can do to change that, right?
Not really, no.
Right. And it's like, what are you so worried about? Like if you did it or didn't do it, it's like, are you just worried about the internet feedback from that?
I
Or it's like,
I did not do it. First off, I want to say that for the
I don't
record.
even care if
Second,
you did. I don't like, dude, it's
yeah,
like,
I know you don't. I know you don't. But I need to be very clear. Um, I didn't do those things, but you have women out here and they're simps. Amplifying these allegations. And yeah, I mean, it's a little annoying. I'm not gonna lie.
dude, it's totally annoying, right? It's totally annoying, and it's so normal that you're feeling a million
And you
different
know what I'm talking
emotions
about.
about it.
You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Dude, I understand what you're feeling like, and I think most men deep down kind of get what you're coming from here, right? So it's like, obviously it's having an effect on you negatively, right? Right? So it's like, to keep your happiness, not from like, to keep some sort of happiness, how are we going to move forward?
Well, I don't really know. And if I did know, I wouldn't tell anyway. What I'm gonna do.
Good,
Because
good. That's a good
that'd be
start. Ethan,
that'd be
that's a
stupid.
good
That'd be
start.
stupid. Yeah,
That's a
yeah,
good
that'd be
start.
stupid.
That you're sharing too
Um,
much. You're sharing too much.
well, I mean, how so?
I mean, you have a couple past lovers that are like very like still like mingled in your mind and your work still to this day, right? So when you introduce the mamacita, those parties along with your A-loggers, they're gonna look into that, right? They're gonna message her.
Sure,
They're gonna
sure.
they're gonna fucking tell them things about your past. So it's like next relationship, right? Because you're a lover deep down. Deep down, you're a lover and you love women. You love women. Next
Yeah, that's a
relationship,
mistake, by the way. But yeah, you're right.
dude. Next relationship, don't tell anyone. Anyone. Don't post it.
You're right. You're right.
Don't do it.
I liked a couple tweets on that already because I made the mistake myself.
No, yeah, dude,
Um,
totally. You know the right and wrong thing. I genuinely think you know the right and wrong thing, but you choose to do the wrong thing, I think consciously a lot of the time, which ends up when you're in this situation, right? And I don't know if you're drunk or high or just tired and you're talking to a bunch of people online that hate you.
I'm actually just tired. I've been up like 36
No,
hours
I totally get
actually.
it. I totally get it. I totally
I'm
get it.
not drunk. I'm not high. I've been up for 36 fucking hours.
And even if you were
So,
drunk or high, who cares? Like it's bad for you and you shouldn't do it, but it's like you don't need to explain to anybody online, you know?
well,
But like but like I think deep down, let's talk about your relationship with your audience and your A-loggers. You part of you obviously might not be a fan of it, but you clearly sort of like that part of being online, right?
well, I mean, do I work those people? Do I use those people for my own promotion? Yeah, I do. I do sometimes. Yeah, for sure. And maybe that's not the best idea.
Well,
But
well,
there,
well, I mean like it doesn't have to be it's like that idea could work, but it's like, do you want that? Right? It's like, do you want to be on a Twitter space to 200 people talking about talking about how you didn't tell put a hit on this girl or something, right? You know,
no, 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 no. I said nothing about putting a hit on anybody.
whatever. The whole facts are crossed.
No, no, no. I want to be clear. No,
Of course, of course.
no,
Why
no,
would you do that?
no, no hits on anybody. They're putting a hit on me. That's what I'm talking about.
Do you think what is the possibility that you could potentially get killed down in Mexico?
I'd
Real talk shit.
I'd say about 5%.
5%. Okay, okay. And hold on, hold on, hold on. I'm on a call. Relax. Okay, okay, but there is that possibility. It's like, is that something that you're kind of worried about?
Well,
Like,
I mean,
actually,
you know, if somebody told you you had 5% chance of like
sure, it's
crazy
on my
people
mind.
showing up, yeah,
It's on
yeah,
my mind,
it would be on your mind, right?
dude.
Like,
I think you need to come. I think you need to come back from Mexico. You got to come back in the States. You know, it's like stop running from the problem. Stop running from your past ghosts. Stop running from what eats you up inside all day every day. Don't run from it. Tackle it. Be honest with yourself. Ethan, I think if you're more honest with yourself and with your audience, I think it would put you in such a better headspace, you know? Don't run
well,
from it anymore. Don't ignore it. Tackle it head on, Ethan. Okay, that's my advice to you, buddy.
well, and I appreciate that. And it's not about lying. It's about like I wouldn't tell what I was gonna do next anyway because that just gives people,
Good, good, good.
um,
And if I ever see you doing that, I'm gonna get in your DMs and I'm gonna be stern with you. Okay.
you should.
Good. All right. I gotta hop, dude. I wish you all the best, guys.
Thank you, brother.
Peace.
Solo pancakes. Um, I mean, you know, even if I knew exactly what I was going to do, which I just might, by the way, um, why would I get on Twitter and tell my enemies are listening to this right now too. You know what I mean? Um, so that would be stupid. Um, obviously, there's a few options. I can stay here. I don't think that there's any sort of reasonable case against me at all. for the reasons that I stated, but I could go back to the United States. I'm a U.S. citizen. I could go back anytime I want. I just got my passport renewed last week. Um, so like I could drive to the border tonight and cross into the United States with almost no issue. The only thing is I have two cats here and I care more about these cats than I do like anybody or anything. And so it's like, okay, pack up your shit, pack up your cats. I have one like cat carrier. I lost the other one. And so, it's a little bit of an issue if I did that, but nothing I could do that though, is what I'm saying. Like, um, that wouldn't actually stop me. But, you know, I talked about this in my tweet. There's been a 10-year effort before these people to try to take me offline and how evil he was while I was coming inside of you earlier this morning. You didn't think it was that evil. Um so like um again, I don't want to get too graphic because it doesn't help me, but it also doesn't make any sense what's being said. So that's kind of why I came out here to talk a little bit. Um, and I'm looking at a few different options, no doubt. Um, my mouth is dry as fuck, and not from weed. God damn. No, no, maybe not. Um, I feel like it would be dishonest and a disservice to not come out here and yeah, please do. Let's see. Somebody just said they would pay for the cat carrier. Um, I had two of them, but I lost one during my other move, and my two cats hate each other. For those who don't know, and so putting them together in the same like box would be something that's not really. Um, Cleo's really small and Smoke's really big, and I can't let Cleo get hurt. She's 10 years old. Like, um, I'd rather see a lot of other people get hurt other than her. So, um, I don't know. It's a unique situation. I think that's safe to say. But the things being said about me are not true. And people can take that for what it's worth. I know people who don't believe me won't believe that. I know people who are on my side will believe that. But you talk about attempted murder, you talk about trying to kill people. Okay, well, attempted murder has like pictorial evidence, it has witnesses, it has just anything besides two disgruntled women gossiping amongst each other. So, you know, part of me says just stay here because it's like they don't have anything. But the other part of me says just get the fuck out. So, I don't know. I'm not sure which part of me will win. But um it's it's a ridiculous situation, especially when you spent the last 2 days with a certain person and you've seen how they behaved um, in person. You know what they've said and done in person. Um, but again, I'm a United States citizen. Like it's like I'm in a foreign country, so um, you have to take that sort of thing into account as well. So, um, I don't know. It's disgruntled. It's disturbing. It's disgusting. It's deplorable, and it's also just absolutely despicable. Is what I think. And you act like you don't know who I was. Yeah, you know who I was. You know exactly who I was because I told you. So all this, oh, I had no idea. I had no idea about the Killstream. I had no idea. Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. Because I told you. So again, these things are not true. Um, the main charges against me, or whatever you want to call them, they're not even charges. They're allegations against me are not true. But still, do I really want to hang around here? I don't know. I haven't decided yet. So I really couldn't tell you if you want any breaking news. Like, I really couldn't tell you that. There's a few complications because, like, my cats, like, I'd rather them come put a bullet in my fucking head than leave these cats here to die. So because they're the only entities really in my personal life who actually give a fuck about me, obviously. Um, so if you're asking me if I would leave Smoke here, if I would leave Cleo, especially here, no, I would not. I would rather die. So, um, there's some complications. There's a lot of talk about how many connections so and so has. I have all this screen capped after they deleted all my other messages, by the way, which I let them do. Of course, I didn't know that they were trying to delete evidence, but whatever. I let them do that. But in the other messages, they're talking about all the connections they have and what they can do to me and who they know and who their family is and what they can do to me. I'm not scared to die. I'm not scared to go to jail. I'm not Wings of Redemption. I'm not DSP. I'm Ethan Ralph. And I would hope it would be clear by now that I don't give a fuck. Now, do I want bad things to happen off bullshit? No, of course not. But a part of me is willing to let it ride as well. And if they had anything, they would have put it out. And where is it? Where is it? Where are the photographs? Where are the anything? Witnesses? Like, none of this shit fucking happened. There was an argument, I'll say that. But everything else is complete bullshit. And I know they're listening in right now too, by the way. And if you have it, put it out. Because a lot of women over a decade have tried to shut me down, usually with weirder shit than this, but it does happen. And I'm not going to be shut down unless it's in a grave or a jail cell. So I've said that before on air, and I wasn't joking. I wasn't joking at all. And so I'm still deciding what to do. I think Salvo might be right, honestly. Um, that's just time to come back. And let the chips fall where they may. But also the things that are being claimed, there's no evidence behind them besides people just saying shit. Well, that's not evidence. So again, I completely deny any type of attempted murder charge. And I shouldn't say this on air, but I wouldn't have to attempt murder if I wanted to do that. It would just be a murder charge. So I shouldn't say that because that's kind of controversial. But then they're going through and saying, "Oh, what did he say about Mexicans? What did he say about this and that?" I'm a fucking entertainer, dude. I've talked all kinds of shit about everybody, including myself, including right now. So if you have something, put it out. Because all I've seen is two harpies commiserating about how they missed the Ralpha dig. And I can't say that I blame them, to be honest with you, because it's damn good. But if you have anything, put it out. Don't bullshit. Don't, oh, what, this order? Oh, I have a DVRO against Faith Vickers, with Faith Vickers. By the way, I signed that willingly. I admitted to 0 crimes during that DVRO because I did not commit any crimes. A person who I'm not supposed to speak about legally has testified in court that those things didn't happen. So, again, you don't really have anything. I mean, I did plead no contest to revenge porn. That's true. Like, I mean, I can't lie. I can't lie about that. Although my lawyer would have just absolutely fucking destroyed. I should have let her, but I thought I was doing the right thing because my daughter was about to be born. Somebody's daughter was about to be born, and it's like, well, let's just get it out of the way and clear it off. But clearly, it was a mistake. Anytime you're accused of these types of things, you should fight to the absolute goddamn last fucking bottom dollar. Do not sign anything in court. And by the way, what I signed doesn't admit guilt. It doesn't admit what they say it admits. It's just me saying, okay, you're saying this. I'll sign the DVRO. Whatever. Leave me alone. I have never been convicted or credibly accused of violence against a woman ever in my life. Ever. So when you talk about what evidence you don't have any. If you did, you would show a conviction of violence against a woman. You don't have that because it never fucking happened. You don't have pictures because it didn't fucking happen. So I'm not gonna waste too much time, speaking because any lawyer would tell me shut the fuck up right now. But everything I just said, I think is enough legalese, enough on target that I don't really have to take it any further. But the reason you don't see those things is because they didn't fucking happen. I signed a DVRO to just like clear it off the books because I thought it was better for my future family. Of course, well, that was a dumbass mistake. Trust no bitch. I mean, the guy who coined that phrase should probably listen to it every once in a while, I have to say. The guy who coined the phrase trust no bitch should probably listen to that advice every once in a while. But I don't always. And, these are the types of things that happen. And I don't even, these people hate me. They didn't yesterday morning. They damn sure didn't hate it. But all of a sudden now they're my mortal enemies. Well, I say bring it on. That's what I say. Or let it go. Because the only way to take me off these fucking airwaves is to fucking kill me or lock me up for life. And you don't have either of those capabilities, either one of you. So I guess those would be my final words. I don't want to talk too long because, like I said, the longer I talk, the more apt I am to say some things that I shouldn't say. But all those things would be said if it came down to it. I would think some people would just rather let this go, but if they don't, then I'm not going to either. And the evidence is on my side. Period. And if they had any real evidence, you would have already seen it. Have you seen it? Press anything if you've seen it. Because you haven't. So they can say anything about the famous internet misogynist Ethan Ralph and think they can fucking get away with it, which they usually do, by the way. But it has no merit. It has no basis in law. And, two scorned lovers gossiping about me on Instagram ain't gonna cut it. I'm just gonna let you ladies know. But other than that, I wish you well. And again, I really have to cut myself short because I could do this for like 3 hours. By the way, hell of a turnout tonight. 300 people. Maybe I should do more Twitter spaces. I don't know. Shout out to Salvo for coming on. I don't want to say too much more because there could be other considerations that I'm not I'm not a lawyer, right? And so I don't want to say too many things that could be used against me or twisted against me. So I just want to put my side of it out there because I damn sure see a lot of bullshit and lying motherfuckers putting their side out there. So I just wanted to do that myself, and I'll make my decision very, 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 very soon. And I appreciate you guys listening. Good night.